So, what is the condition for you to have a disaster situation? Where is the medical sort of judgment coming into play? Like, what is the accepted level which is safe?
Yes, sir. According to their FCC regulations are there, they are saying that this specific absorption rate, it's depending. They introduce two situations. One is that intentionally, and other one is non-intentionally. It means if we consider in the workplaces, because they are knowing that they are exposing to this, so they are give a value for this specific absorption rate. It is nearly 1.01, something like that, for this specific absorption rate. And for non-intentionally, it should be less than 1. This is the value demarcation given by them, and it should be applied for everywhere. When you are designing something, the specific absorption rate should be less than 1, sir.
In this case, there is only one defect considered in the whole. So, other things like the Wi-Fi or
Sir. Actually, sir, first initial in my research, I considered the spectrum bandwidth in between 100 megahertz to 10 gigahertz range. Here, just I consider about this mobile phone only. In my main research, because I didn't present that, I considered that whole bandwidth. And same time, if we consider one person in one location, he is exposing to everything, not only one thing. So then, when we are calculating the SAR value or the specific absorption rate, then we have to consider that everything. It means if we consider one location, in this location, if we use this spectrum analyzer, and if we sensitive spectrum analyzer, and if we use it, it is not only the mobile phone. Radio transmissions are there, TV transmissions are there, and some of these normal radio communication transmissions are there. So many things. Everything is affecting, sir. Everything is affecting. So accordingly, then we have to find out the specific absorption rate, not only to one frequency of particular bandwidth. Throughout the bandwidth, we have to find out it and get the value for that. In my research, for initial research, I gathered the values in different highly populated area in Sri Lanka, like Kandy, Colombo, the Mathura, Galle, likewise these areas. On that areas, I found that most vulnerable place is in front of the FETA railway stations. That is the most vulnerable place. Nearly in that place, it is actually, I didn't mention that, but it is more than 1. ZAR value is more than 1 in this area. And another one is the Kandy, sir. The second one is Kandy. Because here, Colombo, it is higher because this high density of this BTS and so many transmissions. But what about Kandy? Kandy is why? Kandy is in the some kind of a because it is surrounded by mountains. Because of that reason, so many reflections are circulated inside this Kandy. Because of that reason, second vulnerable place is Kandy, sir.
So a small advice for the students, basically. So if your home you are using wireless LAN, all are electromagnetic waves. For the LTE like that 3G, you cannot escape from this. But at home you can escape. You have your wireless router. When you don't want to use it, switch it off, right? Keep the switch it off all the time. If you want to use it, just use it. It was not 100% proven, but for the small kids, it's badly affected. If the kid age is less than 12, because they are growing cells they have, so it is very better to keep switch off your access point if it is not used. Please control, but this is under your control at home. This is just advice. Students, please don't make it all over running. Switch it off when it is not used. You also reduce the power consumption as well. So it's better to do that. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Our rapporteur tells us that the time is up, but still if there is any one last question, we can have it. Any last question?
This your improvement the process. Does it basically enhance the performance of an engineering process? Have you got any practical application?
I think at the moment I can't say exact application, what are the applications, but if you find in the signal processing and emotion processing, you will find the application of the DLT. Okay?
Okay, thank you. So that brings us to the end of this session. Let me first thank the presenters for their presentations and all the information that they have provided us, and the audience today for your presence here and for your interaction. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the end of the Electronics, Telecommunication and Information Technology Technical Session 1. Now it is time to close up the session. Before the close up, I would like to invite Professor Dilika Dias, the chair of the Technical Session 1, to present certificates to the presenters. Mr. W.A. Gunaratna. Major R.M.I.N. Bandara. Dr. Tushara Veeravardhana. Once again, Major R.M.I.N. Bandara. Once again, Dr. Tushar Veeravardhana. Thank you, madam. Now I would like to invite Captain Udaya Dampage, Head of the Department of Electrical, Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering, to present a token of appreciation to the chairperson. Thank you, sir. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to extend our gratitude to Professor Dilika Dias for chairing the Electronics, Telecommunication and Information Technology Technical Session 1. And with this, we conclude this session, and I cordially invite all of you for refreshments arranged at the lobby area. Ladies and gentlemen, please be present here at 10:25 for the session 2 on e-applications and cloud computing. Thank you and have a nice day.